Hope you having a blessed day so far. YouTube, we are an adult. We are not a minor, like you've called us before. Um, Nothing is ever for sale. Past lives, present lives, or future lives. We always follow YouTube guidelines. And you guys are really irritating me right now. You took 51% of my earnings, and I only got 49. And we worked very hard for those earnings. Now I know you only took 30, but yet you charged the other whatever percent, and I only got 49% of my earnings, and you got 51%. That's not called. That's totally uncalled for, YouTube. Yeah, that's not right. What's up, Elijah? What's up, Real Dallas? Brantley, how's it going? Sorry, wasn't live earlier. I don't know if you saw my short. I'm dealing with YouTube right now. They are driving me up the wall. Remember, we had a very generous donation. I only got 49% of those donations. They got 51%. Yeah. So I'm pretty irritated at YouTube right now. So sorry if I sound a little moody or I get a little moody. I'm a little frustrated with YouTube right now. I don't know, Johnny. I contacted them. I was on the live messaging with an agent named Aries for a half an hour. She hung up on me. I restarted it with someone else named Lee. I was on with that one for about an hour. They transferred me to this other person named Sierra or something. Then they canceled out the message again. So I still haven't got a verdict. They transferred me to like a manager specialist on the live chat. And I keep telling you keep telling me the same thing, going in circles, saying that that's how much percent it always is, 51%. I'm like, there's no way that I get less than YouTube gets. Oh no, YouTube still only charges 30%. All the rest of the fees are for taxes, card processing, iOS system charges, and state taxes. So I'm like, I only get 49% of my earnings. You get 51? Makes no sense. What's up, Rodney? How's Dallas doing? YouTube is so annoying. Yep, that is definitely robbery, Roscoe. Thank you for coming in, by the way. It makes no sense. We work so hard to get our views and subscribers because YouTube hates us because we do gun content. And yeah, exactly, TD. It's a bunch of crap. Bull crap. We make gun content, and ever since AI Gemini took over, they destroyed YouTube. Not just gun content, but definitely gun content too. They are trying to round us out and have us give up. And I haven't yet. I keep being faithful to you, guy. It's 30% YouTube takes. The rest is VAT fees, taxes, iOS charges a certain percent. So by the time you get it, you're hung out on the line to dry at 49% that you get. We got $306.98 donations Friday's live. And thank you all for who did that. Really appreciate you. That's the highest I've ever gotten. I got take home $152.20 or something like that. They got $154 and something. Dallas, haven't been on here since your Shotgun Blue video. Oh yeah? So yeah, I've done a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, it is. It's very sad. It's very sad, Roscoe. I was under the impression it's 30%, and then you get taxes taken out of that. That 30% already has the other fees taken out, but state tax makes sense. But then they charge you VAT fees, iOS, Apple charges us X amount if you use an Apple to donate, since YouTube's a Google based. So I just made a short explaining. Please, if you are going to donate to the channel, which the one fella did ask if I had a better way to donate, and I said, could you please donate through my Cash App? A couple minutes later, he didn't, unfortunately. So YouTube is getting all these kickbacks. I just made a short saying, if you want to support the channel and support local people or whatever, do not use YouTube Super Chat, even though it's convenient. Please use the Cash App. They are getting hundreds while I'm getting hundreds. They're getting more percent than I'm getting. Watching the fights at the White House. What are you guys doing? I just got on. We're complaining about YouTube taking so much. What's up, Wolf? They're talking gangstas. Yeah, I know, right? They take for membership fees too. That I do not know how they do the membership fees. That stash deserved its own holiday respect. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's getting a little long, the beard. It's getting a little harder to manage. I need to fluff down the sides a little bit and keep the center a little more longer. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it. I might switch back to mustache, honestly. Yeah, I thought it looked pretty good, just the mustache. The regular one, not the big old handlebar one that I had that went all the way down like this. We'll see. I am in the process of... Let's see here. I need to make a couple more videos here for you guys. Let's get the channel logo here. Open that up. Add that. I'm making a couple videos for you guys. Media. Import. Desktop. A cave that I went to with my nephews. By the way, the cave I went to the other day with the nephews was awesome. I just got to remember where I stopped at with my videos and stuff. Are these videos or pictures? Okay, that's a picture. We don't need that one. Let it grow, mountain beard. I don't want to look too hobo-y like. Try not to be jealous. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I have good genetics for when it comes to beards. I'm a little bit, right here's a little thinner, but I kind of keep it more tapered down anyway, so it kind of tapers to my, to my hairline and then back out. What's up, Mr. Jordan? TD says, here's more to add to the bull crap. I was at 526 subs, now I'm back to 370. That makes no sense. They took away like what? 130 something? I don't know. Yeah, YouTube is sucking really bad right now. Sorry, I don't mean to use that word. That's not the greatest word to use. TD, lots of folks been saying their sub counts randomly drop out of nowhere. Yep. What's up, Real Tactical? So we're complaining about YouTube right now. So I had some generous donations last Friday, and they took 51% after their cut and all the fees. I only got 49. And so I've been on the phone with them, and they keep hanging up on me on the live chats. And it says I disconnected when I never did. And I'm actively talking to them. So I'm a hobo because of my beard? No. TD, I didn't mean that. I said me. I said I don't want to look a hobo if it's too long. Because sometimes it gets a little bit too wiry, because I have really wiry hair. 17 people in the chat. If you're new to the channel, we do cave exploring, which we just did yesterday for 6 hours. Awesome. One of these days we'll make a content on it. I'm working on one right now, part 4, with my nephews last January, was it? February? And we do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, shooting content, repelling, stuff like that. I got those videos I need to work on as well. I think right now I'm going to work on part 4 of my nephews. I think. I got to figure out where I'm at in that. Video-wise, I think it's part 4. What's up, 10 Man? Thanks for coming by, buddy. What's up, Mr. Rich? 10 Man, good to see you. Yeah, they took 51%. So 30%'s YouTube. All the rest they take, the other 21% is VAT, ISO fees, and sales tax. And I said, there's no way that equals another 21%. They're like, oh no, if you look at our breakdown online, here's the links. It shows all that. And I said, no, I want a breakdown like itemized. At that point, they hung up on me. I don't know how much they take on you, Real Tactical, but all I know is it's not real cool when I'm making less than they're making. That makes no sense. Girlfriend left you? That's not nice. YouTube's just pimping you. I know. Last time I pushed it, and they hung up on me. They said they were going to message me back via email. Never did. Like the management. This time, they actually transferred me to the manager of the YouTube chat. She hung up on me. What's up, DH? Oh yeah, he's still with me. And yeah, he's still with you, Rich. My channel, I never make any money on it, and I'm actually happy for that because so many people on YouTube just beg people with crap for other people to send money. I know, right? Versus us who put out very nice content and are working our bums off and we get nothing, unfortunately. It is discouraging. Yeah, I know. It is. You're right, Real Tactical. It's discouraging, but hey, guess what? I'm going to keep going on. You guys like the content, the ones that are faithful, which appreciate y'all. So guess what? We're gonna keep plowing on with our good content. What's up, Jorge? Seen anything about olive tree? I'm not sure what you mean by olive tree. Given to Caesar that which is Caesar's. Yeah, I know, right? We tax everything. Tax how's the little one? I know, right? Yeah, I'm finally on. Unfortunately, I couldn't go live earlier. I was on the live chat with YouTube, fighting with them. So at this time, you're paying YouTube to upload videos. Yes and no. Because since I'm not getting enough kickback, that's true, but I am getting something back. Just very little. They take me for sure. I think I've made like 5K so far on my channel, but have taken home like 2,300. Yeah, exactly. So 50%, you don't even take 50% home. Sick of influencers and the twerking imbalance. Exactly. They only promote what gives them money. The thing is, if they would promote us, it would give them money as well. It sounds like a bunch of mob bullcrap. Exactly. Exactly. All right, let me put on all messages. There we go. Turns the translator off. Sorry, I got my vibrator on in here for notifications. Let me shut that off. And I got a message from somebody. Dead ringer. I can imagine it's Bean, and then I didn't get the rest. I'm not sure what they're saying. Anyways, appreciate you all that came. What's up, Eastern? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Hopefully you've been awesome. Let me see if I can figure out where I left off for my part 4 of the nephews and cave exploring. Let's see if I can find that. Bring up YouTube. We need part 4 of the cave exploring with my nephews. Videos. The last one we did was only has 71 views. Let's see if I can find the ending of that one. It didn't load it up. Let's see here if I can find it. Doing good now that I have a bit of breathing from work. Okay. Awesome. Got a what on? Yeah, I know. Notification vibration instead of the silent or ringtone vibration. That's why the rest of the world is moving forward and America is a class clown. It is. Olive Tree was the one that signed Life Goes On in Adam. I was with Rick yesterday. So I noticed he just posted a video. So TD, did you find out if there's a time we can meet up sometime? I'd love to even collab with him. I mean, it'd be nice to be on his channel, and hopefully through that it could help your channel grow and my channel grow. That would be awesome. Since he's got almost 1 million subscribers now. He's got 900 something. YouTube seems to have become a pay-to-play platform geared towards certain ones they choose. That, as well as it's hard to get promoted when they don't like the stuff you have. And then they put you on a naughty list if they accuse you of something you have proof you didn't do, and then they don't push your content for something you never did. So it's a lose-lose. Doing good now. Okay, that one I read. 10 minutes, I believe you're right. Good evening. Is trying to make time for us. Awesome, TD. That would be awesome. America doesn't get its crap together. We're going to be erased. Exactly. Good evening, Raging Bull. Oh, Raging's in there too? Hey, buddy. What's up, bud? Waits. How's it going, brother?
3 on top, 3 on the bottom. There's another one that's...
So I'm trying to get some videos together for you guys.
And then it comes out the bottom.
Vontae, how's it going? Yo, brother. We are...
5 and comes out the bottom.
We're going to see if we can work a little bit on part 4 of my nephews exploring the caves. Now, I was just in caves again, same cave, but a totally different area that I've been on with a guide that was our same guide yesterday. It's a loop, but we didn't take the loop. It ended up being a little bit harder than she wanted, and so we just turned around and went back up the other way. But we spent 6 hours in the cave. Had to stop by to show some love. Appreciate it, buddy. Hope you're doing awesome. Good to see you, bro. Me and my wife were in the background of today's video. Oh, really? Awesome. Yeah, he was looking for a Durango or something. I didn't click on it. I just saw his video. What do you call that? Like the timestamp picture. What do you call those? Thumbnail. There we go. Hey man, what's up, bro? Beyond, what's up? Eastern, hey, chat, what you doing? YouTube doesn't like people that have babies holding stuffed animals in their streams either. Babies holding stuffed animals? That sounds weird.
Yeah, the little ones, especially the bigger ones, are more for climbing. The ones that are double lock.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I left off for part 3 so I can put part 4 in.
Hold all your gear on it. I've got
The
all those
top.
on mine too. So does that little one up there. It has that
Offline? Okay, sure. And I need to get that that year 308 Honda pictures sent to you soon. Right, TD? You know what I mean. Yeah, they ban people for holding stuffed animals. That's weird. It's violent and harmful to the community for a person to hold a stuffed animal. But they allow all this other stuff, which I just reported 2 of them, of inappropriate dress, of things showing on YouTube that is adult content. And then I report them, guess what? Nothing happens. They stay on because it gives them lots of moolah, especially if they're taking 51%. Of course it is. Yep, the crash car, that's a 308 edition. Have you checked out our collaboration video with Copper Top? I haven't, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Specifically, singing puppy dogs. They're considered... What? That's crazy. It was a legit stuffed animal, too. LOL.
a little less. Because you're probably not going to tote as much.
All right, let me see here.
Alright, let's go ahead and shut this off. We'll be back.
Well, that was a perfect break point then. To be continued. Yep. Okay. So it's where I'm saying we're gonna go ahead and shut this off. We'll be back. So let me see if I can find that one. It should be my S22 Plus. I think I was running at that time. Let's see here. Open.
That's what you guys sound like. Oh, you did?
I'm coming up on this one, so it's not that one. It must be the one before this. Because they were coming down on part 3. Delete that. I should have left it on there so I knew which one it was. Let's see here. I got slapped again for a cordless drill. What? Come on. They think a cordless drill is a firearm, hence they... That's just dumb. Drag queens and satanic worship promoter, though. Exactly, because that fits their agenda. YouTube doesn't like anyone who likes freedom. Exactly. All it's going to be is hoodlums, brain rot, and wokes. Eventually. The scalpel. Pretty much. The DeWalts are scary. Tintin, when you in the live the first time. Were you in the live the first time? Oh, that one. Is this the one I just had open? 215. I think so.
I'll open your package. I'll see you for it.
Okay, that's not the one I'm looking for. So that's the 2154. We don't want that one. We want the one before it, more than likely. Let me see.
I have my knee pads. Yeah.
All right, that's not it either. That's 5026. Let's click on this one. Open. All right.
Yeah, it's not that hard if you don't have a lot of tension on it. If you
Okay, I
got
think
more,
this
it's
is
a little
it.
harder.
Hey, Vanessa, thank you for the coins. Appreciate it. I've been here before a few times. Yeah, Tintin has, off and on. At least I call him Tintin. Oh, in his life. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is my 5th YouTube channel, and I don't even play with guns. Vanessa, that's YouTube right now. They're just horrible. Hoodlums. Yep, hilarious how Jerome says hoodlums. Hoodlums instead of hoodlums. Hoodlums. Yeah, I know, right? Scary assault drills. They can assemble a shelf in 3 seconds. Allegedly.
Plus the rope's new, so it doesn't have any like smooth slickness to it. But yeah, that's a triple wrap, so it's got not 6 little spots for it to grab on.
So I'm trying to get you a part 4 made of my nephews in the caves back in February, I think it was. No, March.
And then it comes out
This
the
was
bottom,
March.
there's another one that's 5 and comes out the bottom. Yeah, the little ones especially, the bigger ones are more for
Working
climbing.
on them
Double
edits.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Not of yesterday's cave. This was from back in March when I went with my nephews and I did rappelling down one of the side cliffs. They did a little bit as well.
But yeah, all those loops are to hold stuff. Hold all your gear on it. I've got all those in mine too. So does that little one up there. It has, I think, a little less, because you're probably not going to tow as much. Alright, let's go ahead and shut this off. We'll be back.
Okay, so that is the last one. So I need to make sure that I get the right one next for the series and I don't get it mixed up. It should be this one.
Alrighty, back at it. We've got 40 minutes left on this one for recording until we decide to clear more out. You guys all good?
Yeah.
Want to rest? You're good. You were already resting.
This one's 27 minutes long, this one.
He's next, though. You'll
Let's see. I'm trying to see.
Alrighty, back at it. We've got 40 minutes left on this one for recording until we...
Let me see which one, where this one ends.
About 10 years, 2005. Right here, because it's tight. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's tight. Okay, I got it on the horn now.
Let me see if I'm coming down or
Slowly
up
sneak
right
it off.
here.
I'm going to go all the way to the bottom, guys. I'm not just going to stop right here at this 15 foot. Oh, tight! Water down here.
Oh, there we go.
There's water.
There's water! It was actually deep too. Like, it went so deep you couldn't see the bottom.
Here, hold
This was
on.
back in March.
Let me get to the bottom by the water.
Okay, so once I'm to the back end of this,
Fluorescence.
So how do you go up? Just up, you climb onto the rope with your hand.
That's what I was doing. There's another way you can do it with that ascender I have.
Houston,
It's
how
on
you
the side.
been?
That's really how to use it.
JP.
See how it locks? I am right now. I'm leaning into it.
Yeah. Remember that little one
Yeah.
that you're going down it?
Yeah, and then this is just in case you start falling and it gives out. This would catch you. That way
Yeah,
he
yeah.
locks it all
The
up.
one guy's when they were coming up out of a hole, the rope
Like,
was wet.
this is normally loose.
This
So
thing
you,
was slipping a tiny bit. Some of the time.
yeah.
They
Got it.
said it fell.
Oh, it's probably all over the place. That better? Is it still on?
Yeah. Jump. So when I go up, I hold my weight with one hand and slide the next one up, and I grab it and pull it up.
Yeah.
You're down there.
There we go. Back.
All right, so that is the next one. So let me put that one here. I'll move it up and across because I got to put some sound in it, some little bit of editing stuff before the presentation, all that good stuff. Been working a lot, but now I have a bit of breathing room. Good, because sometimes when you don't have breathing room, it gets stressful in life. I feel like I'm in and out of that of late, especially with the family and aunt dying, my grandma almost passing, half her brain died in a stroke about a month ago. Thankfully, it was a miracle, and she's almost 100%. Like, that is totally God. And then YouTube, somewhat that stress stuff. We got another family thing happening that's going to start being stressful, possibly with an uncle that's trying to take advantage of some stuff that he's always trying to do that with family members. So, hey, if you're some praying people, our family and my mom's brothers and sisters could use a little extra prayer. My new Traverse 30 can was approved. Nice. Gonna pick it up tomorrow. Awesome. It's always nice. I think we all need a little break. Yep, recently got to do 80 work hours. Ugh. What's up with YouTube? What are they doing? They took 51% of my earnings the other night, and I only got 49. They said, well, we took our 30, and the other 21 is VAT fees, sales tax, ISO, Apple fees, and something else. And I said, you got to be joking. I get 49, the 51% gone. I only get 49. Yeah, that's how it is. So I chatted with them back and forth. They hang up on me. I chatted again. They hang up on me again. The second time I did talk to the manager, and I got a case number on that one. So that one I can revisit with that case number. Then they can scroll up and figure out what we all talked about. But it makes no sense. I had very nice donations the other Friday. $306.98. I only got 152 of that in so many pennies. They got 154 of it. Makes no sense. So I said, there's got to be a problem. There's no way that I could see maybe I get 65. They get 45 after the fees and taxes. So I just made a short explaining, if you want to help support the channel or other YouTubers, do not use the super chats. They are robbing us. What's up, John? Use the tears of our enemies in a unique process to create the world's first dog butter. That sounds unique, buddy. How you doing, Mr. John Jr. Jingelingheimer Schmidt? Sounds like a unique German. So everybody can search favorites. Crikey. Yeah, that's about what it is with them. I think this one passed for using for a startup for the video. There was one I spent all the time to put the music in here as copyrighted. And then I did it again and that one was copyrighted. Now let's see if I can get text here. Let's see, I need to change the font. There we go, that looks good. Change this one to that one. Always up for reading the good book and talking to the Father. Yep, that's insane. 51% is robber without a doubt. Yeah, and they act like that's normal. And I said, well, last time I made a complaint, I made about 60%, they took 40, and all you did is made excuses. And then they shut off the chat. Boom. And that line isn't even in the email chat that you can ask for the whole conversation to be emailed to you. That section of the chat is gone. They hung up on me. What's up, Red Bull? Hope everybody has a great, wonderful night. So far, so good. Have I won anything yet? My Armory, what did you eat today? For lunch or breakfast, I had Honey Nut Cheerios. For lunch, I had barbecue chicken and 3 legs and like some tortilla chips, the mini rounds, with this stuff called Texas caviar. It has like beans in it, avocado, lemon juice, like a salsa mix kind of. In dessert, I had chocolate cake and chocolate ice cream, and then I haven't had supper yet. Yo, what's up, Red Princess? Did you preach today? No, that was actually last Sunday. This Sunday, my brother-in-law did. Yes, I did go to church. Yep. We're doing a video editing for you. Part 4 of exploring the caverns back in January with my nephews. Sorry, March, I think it was. Happy Pride Month. Pride for the veterans, not for the others, unfortunately. They get a whole month. Why? Veterans should get a whole month. The United States even only gets 1 day for their birthday. Do you like going to church as a kid? I think for the most part I did. Fade out, fade in. That's pretty much all the same. Oh, that's how it's different. Okay. You know what? I don't want any fade out, fade in with that one. For this one, we will. You like going to, okay, I bought a new BCG, shot 1 round out of it, and it's stuck in my upper with a live round in it. Uh-oh. No for the gays. Yeah, right. Why do they get a whole month? When even our Lord and Savior, which we should be living him for every day, living for him every day. But why do they only get, he only gets 1 day. U.S., July 4th only gets 1 day. Veterans only get 1 day. Technically, too, if you got Memorial Day and Veterans Day. But yeah, the other one's weird. Let's see, I think I will attempt to avoid being prideful. Good. That's good. Yeah, we're making another video for y'all. Alright. And let's see here. Default text. Oops, I'm going too far here. Part 4. Whoops. P-A-R-A-T-4. Whoops, I put a $sign. Not a letter 4. Or I put Pratt 4, not part. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Part 4, there we go. Let's see, at least I know wherever I go, I got the devil beneath my feet. If you believe that he lives down under, he could. Then pay attention to the reprobates and argue with them. Stay your course, brother. Hey, what's up, John? Glad to see you today at church. It was a blessing. Thanks again for the birthday gift, the coffee mug. Thank you. We're editing part 4 of a cave exploration I did with the nephews back in March. Not yesterday's. Is it, what are they? No. What or what? Okay, that's too long. Let's shorten that up. Slide this over to there. Slide that one over to there. Slide that one over to there. Alright, let's fix this one up. We're going to change the writing and change the color. And then fade in. Alright, restart. Mouse ain't clicking where it needs to be clicking. Oh, let me change the ratio real quick. It's the wrong ratio. I need to put it 16 to 9. It's the best for vertical. He's got get sun Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Christmas. All those days are more than a month through the year. It's just spread out and enjoy yearly. Hey, Lisa. John was just in here. He might still be in here. I'm editing a video for the channel. Part 4 of the nephews exploring. Exploring with the nephews in the cave back in March. Same cave we went to yesterday, but a totally different area. John says, time is short, repent, Jesus is coming soon. Amen, he is coming soon. No man knoweth the day nor the hour. He'll come like a thief in the night when you least expect it. You know, we got all these ideas when he might come, but the one best thing to do is to make sure you're ready no matter what. Because some people think, yeah, he's coming after the tribulation, he's coming before, during the tribulation. That doesn't really matter. What matters is that you're ready in this moment today. Today.
Oh, ready back.
Okay, let me unselect this. Editing vidges. Good old vidges. There we go. Slide this back in there. All right. Hey, what's up, Russell? Yeah, I have to replace the washer though. Oh, washer's going out. What's this? In order for my bayonet to fit onto my carbon length AR without the bayonet ring rattling on the barrel, there's a short barrel sleeve you can put on your barrel on the spark arrestor. Apparently, pieces rage in the Middle East as we speak. Supposedly, like you have to replace a washing machine, that type of washer. To everybody there, don't leave this earth without meeting Jesus. Otherwise, you definitely will meet him at the judgment seat. It's warm here a little bit. Yeah, it's been a little warm here too, but more humid. We actually, on the way home from church, John and Lisa, if you're still on here, I ran into a huge thunderstorm. Well, no thunder and lightning really, other than the distance, but it poured like crazy when I was coming home from church, from Benson down to where I live. It poured a lot. Now here where I live, not really. It's more of a sprinkle. But yeah, it was pouring and raining, as they say, like cats and dogs. All right, let's close this or open it.
Oh, righty, back at it. We got 40 minutes left on this one for recording until we decide to clear more out.
Okay, I think this should be fine. This one's going to be like 20-something minutes long. Like 29, 28. What is it right now? It shows, oh yeah. We're at 27 minutes and 9 seconds, something like that. So, let me put, all right, let me get a good font, and then we'll change the color real quick, like do a little bit of shenazzy chabam bam, fading in, fading out with graphics. Met a guy that didn't believe in the Trinity. There's a few of them. Some people are called Jesus onlys. We got them here in Arizona. All they believe in is Jesus. Unfortunately. Gotta start making dinner. I'll watch y'all later. Have a good night. JP, see you, buddy. The Trinity is laid out in Genesis 1, which ties back into John 1. Right? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. If I recall. I think that's where it kind of ties back into it. Alright. Fade out. That one's easy enough. And duck, 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 duck.
Down there.
So actually what I need to do first is to be continued. To be continued. Dot. And then for the text, we'll go bold print. There we go. And we'll make it bold plus underlined. And we'll make that writing blue. We'll shrink it down to there. Slide this one over to there. And then we need some musica right here. Put that one right there. Fade in the noise.
Yeah.
You're down there.
Oh, that won't work. I don't have text selected. Select. Like and subscribe. All right. All right, animation. Let's see here if I can get some nice animation. That's for fade out. And then we want fade in. There's some nice fade in right there. All right, that'll work. Then I need another one that says I got cap lock on. Reduced. Alright, let's change the writing's okay. We'll change the color. And we'll shrink that down, put this here, and then we need media back in and add in that right there. Lock these down so they don't move on us like they like to do. Unlock that one, slide it to the end, which might take a little bit. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit. Slide to the end. Let's see, shrink it back. Not shrink it back down. Let's see here. Oops. Got some problems, mate. There we go. Zoom back in. Okay, zoom back out. Put that right there for now. Zoom back in. Now we want to move the whole. Oh, oh boy, there, sunshine. Hold up there. Hold the fort. Hold the fort. There we go. Let's see. We want animation on that too, on the ending. So animation, fade out. What's this one? Just normal fade out, looks like. Alright, let's zoom all the way to here. Let's see here. Whoa, what happened there? Something got in the wrong place. I think I actually grabbed the wrong. I think I did. I grabbed something wrong there. I actually grabbed the wrong title picture. Let's see here. What's up, Elvis? Gunnerman, how's it going? Sorry, I'm kind of skipped the chat here for a little bit. Love God and honor His commandments. There's my religion. Also, Elohim in Hebrew is plural. Seventh-day Adventists and Jehovah's Witnesses don't believe in a Trinity. Jehovah's Witnesses believe Jesus is Michael the Archangel. Someone thinks he's a brother of Satan too or something, and the serpent seed and all this weird stuff. Elohim in the Bible? Yo, says Elvis. In the beginning, Elohim created the heaven and the earth. It's not Jehovah, it's Yahweh, and you're not as witness, Jehovah's Witness. Yeah. They're not definitely Jehovah's Witness when they're weird like that. The Hebrew word is Elohim. Yep. We're doing pretty good, Elvis. We're just a little frustrated at YouTube a little bit. You have a chance this month to read Revelations 22:15. Gotta go. I'd want to start a riot, but you're getting a lot of droids in there tonight. Oh, off and on we do, buddy. See you, John. Appreciate you. Jesus was the Word manifested. He was Logos and flesh. Have a good evening. So, Russell, final stand is the fellow that comes to church with us, John and Lisa. Lisa was in here earlier too. Evening in there, right? Yep, it's the evening. Another question: can 300 blackout be 5 or 6 and 2 3? B or beat? Like you can change barrels on them because it's an AR platform, and the same mags. Honestly, they can fit the same ammo. You just have to make sure you don't put one in the other. It'll have a problem. What's up, Orange Smoke? How's the gun I made? I don't know. All right, we got. Let's see here, guys. We'll give you a little sneak peek, okay? Sneak peek. This is my own video, YouTube. So we're gonna post this here shortly.
Alrighty, back at it. We got 40 minutes left on this one for recording.
This is part 4 with my nephews in the cave.
You guys okay?
I think I should be able to do maybe 2 more parts, up to 6, I suppose.
He's the one who wasn't. He's next, though. He'll rest longer once he gets to the other side.
Who's done attempt to fire? Yeah, big problems.
So triple resting, because you guys got to do 3.
Yeah, I didn't look at it very well, unfortunately. I just saw I got it, and I said, that looks unique or cool or something like that.
You're going to have to move to the other side.
I know, I need.
I'm going to whack your head off. But don't forget your water bottle, whoever that is.
Emergency response team didn't know the exact meaning of caliber. What? Just had 3 bears walking around the yard, got a couple shots of them. Cool. Oh, shorts of them. Russell, read your owner's manual. The owner's manual is the Bible, huh? Oh, you're saying for the pew pew. This is when this rope was brand new. I never used it, so it's extremely stiff there. This was back in March. I went with my nephews rappelling down in some holes.
So you just snake it through like this. Let me get on my left. I like it on my right.
One of my cave buddies did it without a rope, but he said it was very hard in the one spot. And I said, yeah, I know exactly what spot, because it drops like 20 feet. You barely could get up, but it's skinny enough you could about spider monkey up it.
I've already been down that platform right there.
I think they stopped right here.
I gotta untangle the rope while I'm going.
And then I went all the way down to the bottom myself, down to water. Which this one talks about how there's water.
Make sure your fingers don't get sucked in there though. When you're pulling on it like this, don't get your fingers in there. Maybe.
I think we had up to 23 people in here at one time.
Untangle the rope.
But yeah, since the rope's brand new, while I'm going down, I have to unreel it because it's
yeah, that's what I mean.
it's brand spanking new. I never even used it at this point.
That way you can slowly sneak it off.
Looks like claustrophobic to me. Wasn't me, weight experience. It's our trained SWAT team
I'm gonna
here.
go all the way to the bottom, guys.
Yeah, you could change the barrel
15 foot.
on an AR platform. You could change the barrel and the whole upper to a 300, allegedly. Because I was thinking about getting one, but instead I decided to get the full thing, which is still sitting at the shop. Looks like claustrophobic to me. Looks like fun to me. Raging Bullet said he's done some caves. That's like, oh, come over. Anytime, I'll take you down here. This one you need a key to get in, though. We went there the same cave yesterday, but way different routes. What's up, Brantley?
I'm gonna rope this off.
What do you mean, all better now? All better now?
Triple it so I can lean on it.
Well, Allison just got a bad headache.
Do multiple?
And it's not YouTube. I don't know what. All of a sudden I got a bad headache.
So if you have to untangle
This is a preview.
because it's all tangled up.
A preview of a 27-minute and 20-second long video. Part 4 of the nephews and me exploring.
Hold up tight. Loosen it.
We're gonna delete this one out of there though.
There we go.
Delete. All right. Well, that's all you're gonna get, possibly. I already went down about 8 feet right here, maybe.
Yeah, I think you'll end up abrasing it if we don't move it. I mean, if we.
You're scared of caves? Love them. I'm on my way closer to you, buddy. All right, come on over. I'll take you some caves. There's a super simple, easy one. You just walk right in with no drop-offs or anything, just down the road for me. Coronado Caverns.
Another 30 feet down here, probably.
Junior Center of the Earth Desert Army Edition. Yep. Doesn't have Brandon Freezer or Frazier or Dwayne Johnson in it. Excuse
It's
me.
a little bit tangled up because it hasn't been undone in a while. Ever.
I'm too fat. We get stuck. This one didn't really have anything skinny. This section.
Triple Hornet.
I mean, if you wear a size 3X or bigger, might be a problem. But you'd never make it through. I went with my nephews yesterday, which was the same route I took with the ARA group I went caving with at Arizona Cavers. A whole bunch of us camped out last April, which I have videos of that too. It just needs to be posted sometime. But anyways, this is me coming up and down. Let me see if I can find the spot where I'm in the water, where there's water. I think it's about halfway. Yep, there it is, right there. Right there's the water.
Wow, look at that, guys.
I went as close as I could get to.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And from there, it keeps going down the cave. Like I hit the water aquifer there. You're 2X. Brantley, I got t-shirts for you.
There's some water right there.
Did you check out our merge? You got hats, t-shirts, stickers, pins, tumblers, hoodies,
Reminds me of that water
cups,
in that mine I was gonna do the-
mugs, all sorts of good stuff.
That other one's a little more green.
Yeah, you can see the water down there. See that?
Probably fresh too. There's like a
I think single extra large is the same price, but I think double X and higher, all the way up to 4, they charge a little more, and then they charge me a little more too. Just how it is. Plus sizes always cost more for some reason. Well, it's more fabric, so it's made sense. It maketh sense. So yeah, we'll post this one sometime here. Let me see if I got enough room on my computer to export. Let's see here. Cave exploring with the nephews part 5, and then I got to put March on here. March 2026, because just yesterday I got a whole bunch more. About 4 hours worth of video content. 60 frames per second. Edit cover. Let's see, what's a good cover to put on here? I need one where like oh, there we go. That one wouldn't be too bad. Right there. No, that's bad. Right there. That one. I like that one. Save. All right. There we go. I like that one. Okay. Should be good. We should be able to export. I think I have room for it. Hopefully. Because I just took some off. It's estimated... This file, 1.74 gigabytes. MP4, 60 frame per second at 1080p is what I do it at. Takes up too much room if it's bigger. Yeah, the water is really blue versus a mine I went in the other day was more green-blue. This is more blue-green. More Patrick. Remember the original Journey of the Center of the Earth with Pat Boone? I met Pat Boone in 1973. I was just a kid. Cool! Get the 5.7, traded a pair of Cold War night visions that I had 50 in, and it was even swap. Oh, 5.7's fine. 6.7 isn't. If you know what I mean. What brand did you get? Because I have the 2 different ones. I have the FN and I have the PSA Rock. Oh, Baptist, just to be cleared up. Oh, no worries. Hey, I like Baptist too. I'm a Christian trying to serve God faithfully. It doesn't really, when you're a Christian, the denomination doesn't really matter as much. It's more of your personal relationship with Christ that matters. Now, other religions that are more heathen and cultish, that's a difference. There's a difference. It's a Ruger. Oh, you got the Ruger. Okay. It's called Walking in the Light God's Providing You. You make supper soon and let us chat. Watch you, please. I'm not even sure what I'm going to make. I did get some leftover fried chicken from lunch. Or sorry, not fried chicken. It was barbecue chicken. Good stuff. I'm an expert on cults. Hopefully in the good way. That either you got brought out of it and you know all about it, or you studied about it to know how to combat them. I'd have the coin for the FN. You don't. Yeah, they aren't cheap. I think I paid 1,200 beans for mine. That is a Cali edition, so it might have cost more because of that as well. I did see a Gen 3 and a Gen 2 at a pawn shop in Tucson back in last year, was it? Or the beginning of this year? I can't remember. It was last year sometime, I think. A US pawn. What's funny is they were both the same price, the Gen 3 and the Gen 2. I don't know why, even though the Gen 2 to me looks nicer. Gen 3, sorry. Someone was shooting one the other day. I think it was banana ballistics, and he was shooting one. He was calling it the Gen 1, and I said, no, that is not the Gen 1. The Gen 1 looks totally different. What you have is the Gen 2, which is what I have. I don't know if he commented on it or not. I was like, you got that wrong, my friend. Make some leftovers tonight? Yep, I have taught about it. Okay. Unfortunately, there's even some Christian religion that have cultic ideas and practices that, for me, when do I start calling that religion a cult when it has the same characteristics as a cult? Mine was 450 beans. My PSA rock was like 325, 350 with 4 mags. There was 3 mags in the zipper case. It was like brand new, lightly used, local pawn. And then, yeah, the regular 5.7 was, expensive. Shredded barbecue chicken with cheese and a burrito topped with bell peppers. Oh, you're making me hungry. You make me so hungry, my friend. Why you make me so hungry? All right, where'd it put it? There's part 5. Wait a minute. Cave Exploring with the Nephews part 5. Cave Exploring with the Nephews part 5. Why does it say part 5, and why do I have 2 of them? I'm confused and confuddled right now. Okay, that's this one. That's just the picture. Okay, I got you. It's actually not part 5. It's actually part 4. Rename. Right click. Rename. It needs to be part 4, not part 5. I actually put part 5, not part 5. Okay. The action can't be depleted because the file was open in CapCut. Okay, try again. Cancel. Can I cancel? Can I rename it on here? Let me close CapCut here. Close that one down. Okay, now I might be able to rename it because I closed it down. Rename. Part 4. Enter. There we go. All right, now I need to transfer it to here. Had a goulash for dinner. A goulash? As long as Jesus is involved in the group, he'll overturn the upside down. John, 2nd chapter, most cults kick Jesus out. What is the Christian religion called? Mormons? I would not call Mormons Christians, and I would not call Jehovah's Witness Christians as a group. Is there Christians and believers in those groups? Yes, but I believe if you are faithfully following Christ and reading his word as it says, he will bring you out of it, just like Catholics and Catholicisms. Or some extendo chokes for my new one. Nice. Over under shotgun. Hungarian goulash. Yep, American version. It was very yummy. Rodney says, poof, poof. I don't know what that is. All right, copy. And Jerome's Ultra. Do I have enough room for it? I have 12.3 gigabytes left. Yes, I do. Recordings, podcast, DCM, and then I need YouTube. I could take off POV of Skittles Part 5. I already put those on both channels, I believe. So I can delete that. Yep. And then paste it in here. Wachapa! Chapa! So the Catholics are almost the same. Let's see, I can show you where that Smith fella is buried, but you will never see where Jesus is buried. Exactly. Because up from the grave he arose with a mighty triumph o'er his foes. Right? He arose a victor from the dark domain, and he lives forever with his saints to reign. He arose, hallelujah, Christ arose. Amen. Lots of end time stuff online. secretly run by Seventh-day Adventist guys. Eventually, they'll introduce their doctrine using end times as a draw. Seventh-day Adventist. There, it's another one that is cultish because, well, there's a number of reasons, but they had a false prophet as well. Their main leader was a lady, Ellen White, I believe, and she made many prophecies that never came to pass. Guess what? All the prophets in the Bible that were actual prophets were all true. They all came to pass. And all the prophecies Christ made while he was alive, some of them have been fulfilled. He fulfilled all the past prophecies about himself. And then there's a few coming ones yet that have not been fulfilled. Because guess what? We're not to that time period yet. And it'll be all fulfilled once we reach heaven, obviously. All right, so I have it on my phone now. I believe so. Open it back up. Yeah, because it went down a gigabyte. TCIM, make sure it's in YouTube 27th. Yep, there it is. The file is, how big is the file? Let's see how big it is. 2.9 gigabytes. It's pretty big. You are the man, sir. They elected another prophet. Yeah, then they'll elect another one. Then they'll elect another one. But Christ is the divine prophet that never died. He rose again. He died and rose again. Handling snakes is legal. Handling snakes is legal in West Virginia. That's an interesting random fact. I didn't know there was a law against it to handle snakes. Speaking of snakes, yesterday when we were riding on a dirt road to the cave, my nephew looked over and he looked in a little oblong hole in the side of a tree and there's a snake in it. So we stopped and looked at it. They took some pictures and later on when we came back, we checked to see if it was still in there and it was. It was like a king snake or a milk snake. It was like a orange, black, white, black, orange, black, white, black, orange. Red on black instead of the one you're not supposed to mess with. That's a coral snake. They're very poisonous. This was bigger than most coral snakes. Anyways, coral snakes are actually pretty small. All right, we got part 4 ready. Okay. To be continued this is. Oh, I got 8,150 subscribers now. Let's see if I can bring up my YouTube Studios. Let's see if exactly how much it shows. YouTube Studios. YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello. Well, this says 8,149. That means I must have lost one since this got reloaded. Let's see. 8,100. Yep, I lost a subscriber. It literally said 8,150 something. Now it says, I'm guessing, now it says 8,149. Well, naughty, naughty. Why do you do that? Let's get another one, folks. Let's see how my store is looking. Still looking good? It still looks like it's still looking good. T-shirts, hats, water bottles, plastic mugs with a lid and a handle, design 1 and 2s. Hats and t-shirts, design 1 and 2s. Hoodies, stickers, pins, placemat thingies. All sorts of good stuff. Oh, yeah. All sorts of good stuff, folks. Home. Do king snakes have venom? No, they don't. When you handle snakes in church, it's not legal. Oh, those type of snakes. Like, subscribe. Thanks, Russell. King snakes are restrictors. Hognose, yes, but rear fang. I'm trying to think if I've ever messed with hognose. Blue collared garage. Oh, that's what's his name. What's that guy's name? I'm trying to remember. He's out of Cali. He's with he does with donuts. Oh, here we go. I'm finally getting a notification from Jesse's Drone Adventures. He's from Arizona. I tried to see if I could collab with him. I asked him on a live that he had in Vegas. He said, sorry, I don't do collabs. This world's weird. He's like, no slam on you. Okay, I got to watch this one. But what's the last one he did?
Are the remains of a forgotten...
Because this one looks pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure I missed a few of them because it's not letting me know. What's the last video he posted? I'm probably behind on a few of them. There's no turning back. That was 2 weeks ago. And then he did one yesterday. So, yeah, we are a little behind. We're a video and a half behind or more. Anyways, king snakes and garters are the most common around here. There's a few rattlers, but very rare. I had hognose snakes in my yard once. Is Kenneth Copeland a snake? Oh, you bet he is. I'll collab with you, Jerome, when I get back home. Yo, what's up, Don J? Well, I meant collabing on lives too, but like in real life. I wanted to meet up with him because he lives in Arizona. But he said, no, I don't do that, unfortunately. How you doing, Don J? Finally caught alive. Yep. Can I get some advice if that's okay? Yeah, go right ahead. Have a good night, Desert. I'm going to spend some time with the fam. Awesome. They're more important than my lives. Before bed, good night and God bless. Thank you, Eastern, for coming by. Appreciate you. You have a good rest of your beginning of your week, huh? Tomorrow? Good night, Eastern. I don't know if I can be less than 50. I think you can join a live, I think. Wasn't the whole story or a summary? Well, as long as the whole story doesn't get me banned. And it might take a while to explain it while other people are chatting back and forth. Ideas for you. Soccer hype is about to kick off. I don't need to know about that, my friend. Upload videos, go live, create a post. You okay, Skittles? He's jerking around over there or something. Let's see here. I got a couple comments on the last. Did you get the $199? I don't know how the Cash App. I'm sorry, Jerome. I'm spent a ton of money on full display coming to you, kids. Let's see if there's a way I can reply to that. Let me put you on the stand. Here we go. Get you my own, sorry. What? Earnings, there we go. Let's see here. My team tied in soccer today. Don't be surprised if you don't see me again. I'm sorry about that, Rich. What happened? Any way I can help you out, bro? So summary, started talking to my manager at work quite alongside her and spent 3 nights at her house just because, and then now we're planning vacations out of country. How bleep is that? Okay. Sometimes with the boss is a little unique. John, I honestly would stay away from that if things go sideways. That's what I'm thinking too. It usually ends up being on straps on ARs. I prefer a 1-point sling on rifles without such a huge magazine for a 2-point and expensive 3-point sling, but it was too hard to figure out. Huh, okay. Alright, I got 2 donations the same amount within a month of each other. They kept 30% the first one, over 45% the second one. Responding back to some people who talked on my short I just did. Let's see here. And now we have a cabin trip planned for next Friday. Only thing is, she's like 10 years older than me. Taking the boss, what could go wrong? Everything. Because if you do something wrong, unfortunately, men do it too, but it seems like ladies are more often to do it. They'll use that against you, and then your job is at risk. Guys do it too, but it does seem like it's more often, even though you're innocent. Unfortunately, the public believes women more. A little less than they used to, but they still believe them more. Don't call her Granny Dawn. Yeah, don't do that. Make her literally everything and everything. Think of everything. Let's see. Don't call her Granny. Okay, the thing is, Desert, I cannot show my pew-pews as hard as it is. I can't. She cannot know. Why she doesn't like them? Someone the other day made a suggestion for me to be a friend with someone, so I wanted to, I requested their friendship as like just connecting on the social platform, but they haven't responded back. They're about my age. They said they're very outgoing and energetic like I am. They think maybe we'd be a good fit, but she hasn't accepted my friendship request yet on the Instagram, or no, Facebook. But a friend, my roommate, a friend of his, it's a friend of hers, if that makes sense. She's based, but also women are crazy, and she's got 10 years on me. So, in other words, I think this person's about my age too. Let's see here. Wow, my short. This is YouTube is robbing us. You can see my shoulders from here up. I don't actually have a t-shirt on at that time. Has 636 views right now. The comments aren't showing up. That's weird. Because they don't like us. They hate us because they ain't us. Exactly. How many views is this one at? 48. Probably because I'm promoting my Cash App, and so they don't like that. Versus the other one, I'm not. All right, there we go. Fixing that one. It had a typo error in it. Already in deep because we both quit our jobs. What? Oh my, something, this is getting from the oven to the firing pan real quick. What's up, Evan? God's good. All the time. All the time. Cowboys will show up here. What's up?
What's up? What's up, dog?
Refresh. Ching. Homepage. We're going to post a video here shortly. Excuse me. This car is worth 100 grand. It used to be. It's a Bentley. Vanquish or something maybe? Iran war peace deal reached as Trump marks 80th birthday. Yeah, his birthday was today. Police couldn't find them in the desert, then I got the call. Murphy's Diesel. My buddy was in the background.
What is this?
That's termite poo, buddy. New construction. How's that new and it's full of termites? Let's see. This is why you don't decock manually. And it got 753.
This is why I don't like lowering the hammer this way.
Oh, it's Jimny.
In fact, I'm going to show you. I'm pointing in a safe direction.
When did he make
What
this?
if you're
Oh,
trying
well,
to
it was
do
back in 2023.
You see what just happened there?
Why in the world am I getting the suggestion now then? Pissed off looking too real. When was this one made? 35 minutes ago, and it has 350 something views. Oh, it's a... Oh, that's cool. It's got little paddles on it. That is really cool looking. What's up, creator? How's it going, buddy? We just got done editing part 4, The Nephews and Me in the Cave from last March. We did go in a cave yesterday, but I don't have any of that content. It's on even the computer, it's still on the GoPro. And I've got lots to do before that one. Skull and Bones Trail in Cave led to horrible discovery 9 days ago. Ooh, by Adventure Twins. That sounds a little, ooh. Flea Market Finds with John Malecki, the Unscrewed Crew. I like him. Sometimes he uses some lingo that's not very nice, but... Fabian's live right now. What's that? When he was a little tyke, knee-high to grasshopper?
Looks like me. Said his daughter and a couple families went to St. Augustine. They only paid $5.50 for a whole week.
Yep.
But it might have been in the office.
Yeah. Well, no, it depends.
It's not great winter, but
Like the live real
Right,
quick.
it's been a couple. Like if it's a couple that way. Let's keep that.
Scrolls down.
that's when a lot of people like to go.
There we go.
You know, their kids have to lay on like a pull out sofa or whatever.
Although I gotta watch out with their language sometimes. It's ooh.
Yeah.
I said happy birthday yesterday, Jerome. I don't know if you've seen it or not, so happy birthday again. I probably did. Anyways, happy birthday. I mean, thank you. Kinetic says, brop, brop. Always double tap that algorithms. Yep. Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah. That's all you need it for.
How's Kinetic? Kinetic Customs doing?
That's why I like
Kinetic Custom. How are you doing, my little friend?
a lot of apartments got that and all that.
No, you want
Small YouTubers have a secret weapon and they don't even know it. That's by Video IQ. What you're hearing to it. Yeah, but that was 10 months ago. That was before YouTube changed their algorithms that are ran by Gemini AI now. So it doesn't matter how you put it. It's different now. I bought an armed robber storage unit packed with Apple products. Oh yeah, I was watching that one. 300 Blackout is dead. Really? That's what PewView says. 7 hours ago it was uploaded and already has 45,000 views. Why don't I not get that many views?
Managed storage unit. Why? Because there's video game cases.
Thank God I live off grid. Oh yeah? Doing good. Lost power here in Ash Fork for 6 hours. You're in Ash Fork? So you know Murphy's Diesel? He just posted a video a little bit. And I have some friends that have property up there. Off grid too. Currently nothing's on it. You're in Ash Fork near Flagstaff. The GF that didn't like guns once, I told her the story when I was 11 and a gun saved my life from a home invader. Kind of negated their anti-gun bias when they see how guns save lives. Exactly. They're always listening to the negative. Violence, violence. But there's so many stories of how a firearm does that. Yes, I fuel up my moto at Murphy's. I haven't been in his place, but TD Knives and Adventures just in here. He's actually was just with him yesterday with Murphy's Diesel, and he's in one of his videos he just posted. He's in the background. He said you can see him. I have 2 acres just north of Ash Fork. Nice. Gun can be life takers or life preservers. It's all about the user. Yep. What's up, Sabrina? Hit like, subscribe, share, and please leave a comment. How are you doing, Sabrina? Thanks for coming. Welcome to our channel. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking. We just did cave exploring yesterday. I just got done editing a video we're going to post tonight, hopefully. We might put it on a timed release, maybe. We do shooting content. Yeah, mines, caves, hiking, all sorts of good stuff. Murphy's Diesel is my mom's favorite YouTuber. He's funny because he does a lot of jokes. Unfortunately, some of his jokes are a little bit flavorful, if you know what I mean. And some people might not like that. It's a little bit like innuendo. Doing okay. Awesome. Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, we do a lot of outdoor content. Mine exploring, old mines, caves, repelling. That's another thing we do. Repelling content. That's another video I need to work on. I did some mine repelling the other day, and I just stuck it on my computer yesterday, the day before that. So I did some mine repelling last Saturday. This Saturday was my birthday, so we went cave exploring yesterday. So, yep. Did you see Jeremy McGrath, Kravis Pastrana, Brian, Ricky Carmichael, and a few other guys doing jumps yesterday? I knew who Travis Pastrana is, but I don't remember who the other guys are. I was Rockwall supervisor when I went to college. I have a degree in wind energy, so high angle certified. There's a cave about a 10-minute walk from my property. Nice. Ever been in it? How big is it? And is it safe to go in? Nitro Circus for America. I used to race Brian Deegan motocross, supercross as his kid. Nice. And is the cave on maps, or is it more of a private cave that you have to get a key for to get in? Because the cave I was in yesterday and the one I'm going to post, they're both the same cave. You need a key and get a permit to enter because it's ran by the Forest Service and they want to protect it. The key was a pain to put in though. That thing needs lubricated. Pain in the butt. Oh, excuse me. What we got here? HD quality. We have it on 1080p HD or 1080 Premium. Interesting. Yes, it is safe to go in. You could sleep about 20 people in it. There's actually pretty clean. You could have unifier in there the way it is, and I do have a video on my YouTube channel about it. Okay. Currently private as a streamer for Vegas. Does Vampire Stream might end up doing a live stream from inside the cave. Does it go anywhere, or is it just kind of a big room and that's it? Been to Nitro, West Virginia. There was a truck stop there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that does sound pretty cool. Because, you know, if it's a bigger cave... No, it sits on a chunk of BLM. Okay. So I was thinking if it's a bigger cave, I'd be happy to go up there. I've been thinking about doing a couple posts asking, search through Arizona, specifically Southern, and put in the comments what you would like me to explore. That way, if someone wants a specific, or if they want to search around Arizona, hey, here's a suggestion. Look at this place. I saw it on Google Maps. Look at this place. I saw it on Apple Maps, or I saw it on my Onyx Hunt app, or Onyx Backpacking, or whatever. Backcountry. There we go. I want to see if I can go places that my subscribers would like to see me go. That way, it's like, oh, you took my suggestion. Nice. Or something like that. My life revolves around motocross and supercross. What's supercross? Is that kind of like with car rally racing? Obviously, I know what motocross is, but supercross is with supercars. That's what it is. My dream outdoor trip would have been rafting in the Snake River in Idaho or the Bryce Wilderness. Okay, there it is. It's just a big room. That's it. It's not like you travel into it and then find a big room. It's a big room, but it's just pretty cool, but not spelunking status. Okay. I was going to say, if it's spelunking status where you could explore for like an hour or more, that'd be cool to go to.
Boxes all throughout. I'm hoping that means there's consoles and other.
This is a video I watched here. It's called Treasure Hunting with Jeebus. They also have a Jeebus family account. He's got 1.13 million subscribers on his Treasures Hunting with Jeebus. He buys old storage units. This card, and it's pretty nice. This one's 23 minutes long. This is called I Bought an Armed Robber Storage Unit Packed with Apple Products.
Video games and collectibles hit it with it. Let's go.
I think I'm going to need chiropractor tomorrow. I think I have a rib out. Ouch. Supercross is in a stadium. Motocross is outside. Okay. How do you do that, Zero? Do you ever see chunks of pyrite in caves? Not chunks, but more like specks and pieces. So Baker, it was a mine though. Not really in caves. So this was a mine I went into that I need to post content of that too. Of my trip to, I did shorts of it. Lutz Canyon Trail off of Ash Canyon Road. And I went in a mine that has a vein about this wide with gold speckle looks. And it could be pyrite and gold mixed together. It looks pretty cool. See, play email is on my page description. If you email me, I will send you a video, the link for the video of the cave. But you said it's on your channel too? Okay, you know what, LOL, I'm not sure what I did. My email, okay. How about stalactites, stalagmites? Oh yeah, plenty. This one has a decent amount of that, as well as soda straws, bacon strips, other mites and stuff. The other one that I didn't think I could push content on, but they said I can. So I only have content from my phone, not my GoPro. It's a cave I went to when I camped and went to another cave in the area as well. That one has stuff out of this world. Like it's another world down there. There's so many soda straws, bacon strips, all this fluffy stuff. Like it is crazy how many things are in that cave. Supercross runs very stiff suspension and hit super huge jumps, which not much run up. They usually have to see bounce to clear. Okay, got you. Motocross suspension super soft. What's up, EDC? I saw your post the other day of what you're carrying. The Echelon. I think it was you. Yeah, Supercross is more extreme and technically usually. Yep. And 4080s? What in the world's that? What's up, Real Deluxe? Welcome back. John, how are you? John, where's John? Who John? EDC's name is John? I don't know, is it?
In there, see what we can find.
How about caves where you could tell people from over 100 years ago we're in? So the cave I was in the other day, it had dates, but I don't think any of them went back to the 20s. I don't think. I've been in mines that were like the ones I repelled in last weekend. I did shorts of. Those were applied for the mine claim back in 1880s. Then the Arizona bought it in the 1910s, so they're old. But those ones I went into are closed. They're closed mines. They're not an active claim. They're closed mine, but not an abandoned mine. I want to see if maybe they can be obtained, but they are on just the mineral rights. They are on restricted Arizona State Trust. I think I could be wrong. Sometimes you can find graffiti from calcium carbide lamps. Correct. There is some graffiti, but they're like arrows and little signs to tell directions. Now in mines, I have found graffiti, dates, ore cart lines to see how many ore carts came out of that vein. They'll put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a line through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a line through it. Video is not set to private, as another streamer might use it. Is set to private. Trying to docs location. Okay, you gotcha. Hey Dallas, welcome back. Calcium carbonate produces like gases when exposed to air. So yeah, these caves used to be explored by carbonate lamps. There's evidence of it here and there in both of them. I'm not sure about the other cave, which is totally open to the public. I can tell you about that one, but I haven't been in it yet. It's called Hidden Cave. I've never been there. That one is totally open to the public. You don't need a key to get into it. I've never been in it. A couple of my friends have. Never been there. I need to get there sometime. It's a decent size, I hear, but I've never been in it. Don't need an appointment, don't need a key, but we still want to protect it and preserve it. But if you email me, I can send you a link so you can see it. I'll see what I can do. I'll have to look that up.
And let's just say this guy.
In cave with strained gases. So when I was in a cave meeting a couple months ago, they said they randomly came across a room that had bad air. They said this section's never had bad air before, so it must be certain times of the year that it has bad air, so you got to watch it. Mines are known, some of them known to have bad air. Caves, not as much because they're more natural. I do need to get myself a scanner, but I also need to get one that can do methane gas. Those ones cost $300, $400, $500. What's up, Trey? What did YouTube do now? They took scratch that. They took 51% of my earnings. So the other day, I had some very generous donations for my birthday. My birthday was yesterday, but the donations were on Friday. I got donated $306.98. I look up today to see how much profit I got out of that, because YouTube takes a cut, and a couple other things that takes cuts. I only got $152 of that $306.98. I got $152 and so many pennies. So yeah, they took 30% like they normally do, but all the other cuts were from ISO operating systems, Apple. They take a huge cut. taxes and VAT fees and other stuff, that was another 21%. So I only got 49% of my donations, unfortunately. It's called Black Damp. I'm not sure what that is. I have the right to say YouTube is the bleep word. Yeah, it pretty much is the bleep word. My advice, unfortunately. Yes, I already have Cash App. I have it in my description. The funny thing is, or strange thing is, the guy did ask me, is there other ways? And I said, yes, you can donate via Cash App with the big one, the big donation he gave me. About 5 minutes later, he still donated through YouTube. But I did find out he has other sources, and I said, yes, I do have that if you want to use that. I just did a short right before this live saying, hey, this is what happened. YouTube is doing this to us. I don't know why, when usually it's less than this that they take, including taxes and all the other fees. Please, if you want to help support my channel or others, and if they have a Cash App option, or you think they might have something else, reach out to them and say, hey, I want to help you out. What is your info? Because they're just taking everything. Oh, Black Damp was called Bad Air. Thank you for that. I forgot about that. There's a couple names for it. That is one of them. Thank you. Or just
I really
bad air, right?
enjoyed his Apple products. He had a way of obtaining them that might not quite be legal. Step number one, I see something I know somebody will like right here. Well, empty toes.
red toe. There you go, for sorting.
This is what I was talking about. Look at the size of this thing. Let's go.
Sorry, I got a
This is
whisker,
worth it right here. This makes the
a
entire
mustache
thing.
whisker bugging my nose.
Look what I got. Look what Daddy found.
Let's see. Fire damp is methane. Buy Me a Coffee app is helpful for donation. Keeps YouTube's hands off the donos. Does Buy Me a Coffee, like you put a link, obviously, does that cost money to have? Does Buy Me a Coffee take a percent? Bet you it's less than 30% though. Just like my, so I have merged now, by the way, guys. Check out the channel. I have a link in the description of my channel as well as in my options of my channel where it says home, live, shorts. I have one all the way in that says store. I have merged now. Hats, t-shirts, stickers, pins, tumblers, mugs. Anyways, I have in my link description of my channel, they only take 5%. Coffee only takes 5%. You get 90%. There we go. I like that. I mean, even if it's 10%, I'm fine with that. Even 15, but pretty much. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Let me get to that real quick. But yeah, we have merged now. My papa was a coal miner. That's how I know about that. Yes, coal mines are known for bad air. More so than not. Fund your creative work. Start my page. Let's see here. Create a page. Let's see here. Desert Armory and more. Make sure I spelled it right. Desert Armory and more. There we go. Okay. So continue with Google. And we'll go. I'm trying to think what channel I should use with this. Choose an account. Which account should I use? Probably this one. Continue. All right, I need to prove something real quick. Let me see if it popped up. I'll be right back. Split second. All right, I was just seeing if it needed me to approve something since I signed up with anything. You might enjoy this event. What event is that? Chiricahwa's Ranchman's Camp and Meet something. Let's see here. Okay, as long as it's actually me. Okay, create your page. Did I just get something else? See, a lot of YouTubers like Patreon think they take 10%. Patreon 10? I mean, that's still better than YouTube. A lot of First Amendment auditing channels use Buy Me a Coffee app for their donos as using Cash App. Doxes yourself? Why? Because YouTube don't like you saying that? Sorry, I'm typing some stuff out for this. Website or social links. Let me see if I can find that. Do you like fishing? I do. So I was looking at fishing stuff actually yesterday. Or sorry, not yesterday. Why can Facebook log in? It says it's not found. That's weird. Same with regular Facebook. What's wrong with Facebook? Facebook crash? It's not opening up. There it goes. So I was at Walmart. Maybe that was Friday afternoon, evening, I think. I was looking at some fishing supplies because I need to do some fishing. Hey, 44 like is pretty good. 44 likes? So far, yeah. Getting 500 subs is like finding gold because I got 0.25 cents, which is gold. What's up? What's up? Trace says, my advice is stay away from Abu Gracia. I actually have an Abu Gracia. It's the reel that fits sideways. I got it from my brother years ago. But all my fishing stuff is in Cali. It's still in my shed over there at my brother's house. I prefer closed face, old style Zebco 33. I have a mini Zebco 33 at home, or at my old house in my shed in California at my brother's place. I really like that one. I really like Zebco 33. My grandpa always boasted about how good it was. And they still make them, so yeah. Fishing bleep in Wyoming still. Yep, AI is the real bully. Yeah, that is some of it. Exactly. If you want some cheap decent budget fishing gear, Walmart and Big Five. So Walmart's where I was looking. Cast King? Never heard of that one. Let me log in here. Excuse me. Trying to see if I can find a link that's for my account. Not sure how to find that. Here it is. Here it is. Found it. Copy. And no, that's not the one I want. I want my channel, view channel. Here we go. I want my channel on there. Copy this one. Put that in there. Put this in there. Paste. Paste. There we go. Next. Oh, it says I need a profile picture. Upload profile photo. There we go. Open. Perfect. Next. Let's see. Bobo says, I hope you bounce back from whatever YouTube shenanigans you're dealing with. Yeah, they took 51% of my earnings and I got 49. And they say nothing's wrong with my account. It should be about, after taxes and fees, including YouTube's cut, should be probably, I get 65 and the 35 goes for YouTube's fees, or YouTube's cut and all the other fees and taxes. United States, but who knows? Make sure to add your buy me a coffee link to your description. We'll get to that eventually. I'm trying to figure out how to do this here. Get started with Stripe. Okay, yeah, I know what that is. It's like a type of on behalf of a business. I wouldn't call it a business. Buy me a coffee partnership with Stripe, secure payments. I mean, I guess you have to select. That's the only option they have, I think. We sent you a text. There we go. 734232. 734232. I think that's what it was. All right. Got to create a password. Where is there it is. Alrighty. Submit. Okay, yeah, that one I gotta make sure. Alright, we're gonna save that. Alright, there's that. Select an account used with fourth wall. Yep, see, they already know that. Okay. Get set up quickly by reusing details from an existing account or create a new one manually. Okay. I'm not sure what this snooze thing is all about. My buddy let me fish with his Sega rod or Saga, however you want to pronounce it. It was really nice, but those are like $7 for just the rod. Ay, ay, ay. They had a decent ugly stick for like 15, 20 bucks at Walmart. And it, you know, cheaper ugly sticks works pretty good. I mean, at least I think so. Website, Desert Army More, fourth wall. Online creator receiving payment through that. Yep. Fly fishing stuff gets really expensive. That's true. Is that fly fishing? Because that is more of an elite, kind of like golfers. Golfing's kind of a little. It used to be more for people that were little. How would you say? Upper in years. Now it's getting a little younger, but. Statement of scripture. shortened description. Okay. Just making sure we're all set up okay here. Chargeback and future statements will be similar to your business name or URL requirements. Chargebacks and speech or statement descriptor must be similar to your business name. All right, let's give that a whirl. Use phone number for receipts and descriptions. Okay, we can use that. Yeah, okay, so that's a fly fishing rod. Gotcha. Know when and where you need to collect sales tax. Pick the primary product type you sell. This is used to make sure everything's secure. Digital goods, services, physical goods. What should I suggest for that? Professional services, medical, electronics, clothing, software, audiobooks, digital photography. I mean, it's technically physical goods, but also it's some digital too because it's video content. Certain monitors your tax registration threshold and tells when you're aware and how you start collecting tax. So that will help you calculate and collect. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. I think so. Statement description, okay, phone number, address, and personal details, it's the same. Payout detail, that's the same. Okay. Perfect. What's up, unknown? For trout, fly fishing is fun. It just makes it more interesting. I've never tried it or anything else. I've heard it's good for salmon and steelhead. Yeah, fly fishing is pretty much only what do you call it? Creeks and streams, right? Ever used a fly rod for fly fishing? I've always used my super light and just a regular open face. Big bully gun tube is dying and it's YouTube's fault. Yep. Hey, unknown. Your page is currently inactive. Please connect a payout method to make your page live. Okay, set up. Let's see. Connect. I thought I already had one set up though. I already have it set up. Confirm. Because it's in pending mode. Trying to catch the highlights of UFC at the White House. Oh, it's because it's pending. That's why. Homepage. Okay, so this is the homepage dashboard. So let me copy that link. Copy. And if I go to my channel dashboard, let's go to my regular Desert Armory more here. How did I add that link last time? Channel dashboard. I think, let's see if I can find it. Creator diagram permissions, community, channel, advanced settings. General, that's not it. Community moderation, agreement, promotions. That's not it. Somewhere, I forget where I found it last time. I think it's underneath. Let me go to content. Go to promotions. No, it's not under promotions. Post podcast courses. No, it's not underneath that. Shorts, lives, inspirations. Where's that at? Somewhere it's where my store is. Earn. There we go. Shopping. See if I can add that in somewhere. Add another store. Let's see if they have buy me coffee in here. They don't. So how do you add one? How do I add a link to my home page? Let me see how I can figure this out. Your channel. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't know how to add links. Customization, maybe in that. Merged as our more fourth wall. Here we go. Add a link. Found it. Buy me a coffee. Paste. All right, let's give that a try. See if it works. Go to channel. We'll see if it works. Trying to catch up. Yep. You have to go to YouTube Studios more than likely and change your channel description. I found it. Thank you. Regular rods like spinning reels, like open face spinning reels, or the sideways one that go this way. Can't cast as far as a bait caster, but I always bird nest. Bait cast. I always bird nest the open face too, with that little thing that flips like this on front. I always like closed face. You have the link in your description section of the homepage. It's supposed to be, if I click on it, it says links, and there's two of them. My merge store and now buy me a coffee. My dashboard. Although that might not be the right one. I don't think that's the right one. That's actually... Delete it real quick, because I'm pretty sure that's me. I don't think that's where... Start from scratch, digital products. I can add a shop on here too. Somehow. Check it from the physical goods. There we go. Physical goods. What are you offering? Merch for my YouTube channel. I have to wait until they approve me, otherwise I don't have the right link. Sean Strickland smacking and then got arrested for disorderly conduct unknown. It's kind of crazy. The only American with a championship title wasn't allowed to come to the event. What? We recommend an image should be square, at least a featured image. Yeah, but this is just for one item. That's not what I'm looking for. Yes, I want to cancel out. Confirm that I want to leave. Yep. Physical goods, but it doesn't have, you haven't added anything yet. Shop is a simple and effective way to offer things, something to an audience. See some examples here. Is there a way I can link my store? My fourth wall store with my merch? Launch your own shop and start selling your digital and physical creations. Okay, start from scratch. No, I don't want to do that. There's a way that I can, I'm pretty sure, link it. Of course, I can't link it to my YouTube channel until it's approved. Which it's not currently. It has to be approved. It's underneath pending. Your page is currently inactive. Please connect a payout method to make your page live. It's pending because it's not live yet because it's pending. There you go. So I have to wait. I can't add any more links. What's up? I'll make you uncomfortable. If you ever want to come up here and shoot guns, I have plenty of them, plenty of room. Well, hey, if you ever want to come down here, I'm supposed to have a meetup with Murphy sometime. That's weird. It still has my... No, there's nothing over there. Alright, it's off now. Nana, what are you doing? You can always go to the address bar and then copy and paste the link directly to that. That's exactly what I did, but unfortunately, since it's not approved, it's in a pending mode. The link I have is my homepage, like my dashboard for my coffee. So I don't think I can use it yet. We go directly to my dashboard. For example, the Buy Me Account Coffee out that way. It should automatically paste it to hyperlink. That part I don't know, but currently, since it's in a pending mode, it won't work. I have to wait until I get a different thingy, I believe, because it's my dashboard. It's Studio Buy Me a Coffee dashboard, so that's me personally. I don't know how to. I don't have a link yet, or do I? Oh, wait a minute, I do. I found it. I found it. I found it. Copy. Go to Studios, add link. There actually is one. I didn't think I could find it. It just is, currently it's a blank page because it's still being approved. Because when you click on it, it says your page is currently inactive because of this. So I have to wait until it's approved. But I have the link now, I believe. Let me refresh it. Yep, it says there's two links. So yeah, when I click on it, that link goes to here we go, yep. And you can start following me there. Add a cover image, upload cover. We'll put this one for now, open. Save changes. So currently I put, hello, I run a YouTube channel named Desert Army and More. We create Second Amendment content, cave exploring, old mine exploring, rappelling, hiking, and other cool stuff. Please check us out. YouTube has been taking huge chunks of our donation. Last one was 51%, so I'm setting up another place to donate. We also have Cash App. God bless. So, yeah. Share Drones Grunwald's page at Twitter, Facebook, QR. Okay. There's the link. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we got it now. Thanks for the help. I'm back, brother. Hey, TD. So now if you go on my channel, excuse me, it has Buy Me a Coffee and the other one, but sorry, excuse me. We can't get Cash App here in Canada. What about Buy Me a Coffee, which I just linked? They take 5% instead of YouTube's 30 plus their other 21%. The dog kept wanting to get out of the room. Oh, my back is so stiff. Let's see if I can figure out how to link possibly something else, but we'll see. That's weird. You can't have it in Canada. Let me see here. Go back. I'm looking for. Let's see here. Set up your complimentary account. No, we're not going to do that. That's some bogus looking account to me. Here you go. Zelly app for laptop. It still looks funky. I forget what this is. It should be. I think this is Windows 11, but I can't remember. I think so. Make sure if you come up here and go to Murphy's Diesel gas station that you get some of the homemade fudge they sell there. They have many different flavors and slushes. No pound, but it's worth it. Mr. Armory Desert ordering a pizza delivered sounds good. Ordering a pizza delivered sounds well. You'd have to know my address for that. Let's see here. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes. Install drivers. Cancel. This looks fishy. No, cancel. I don't want it. Obviously, this got to be a fake app then. Let's see here. Something's wonky with it. Alrighty. Is it still in pending mode? Yeah, it still says it's pending mode. Let me refresh it. Pending. Alright. Is there a way I can make this a shortcut? Pin tab. Here we go. That one will always be up then. I mean, I guess. Let's see. If I get out of it, will it always be up there and pinned? Yep, there's always one pin now. Perfect. Let's see. Okay, good night. All my alarm is set for 5:30. Need my beauty sleep. All right, good night, Russell. We'll probably end the live too. We've been live 2 hours and 2 minutes. Almost 50 likes. So if you have not liked, please like. We have 49 likes. Please double tap the screen. It's funny. YouTube says there's nobody on the screen here. It says nobody's on the live. It says 0. Zilch. Nada. Don't know why. Alright, empty trash. Permanently empty. Yep. Bye-bye. Excuse me. We need one more like, guys. We'll get 50. Why does it say it's empty? Did I never download it? I might have never downloaded it. Of the guided tour that I did with a couple months ago. That's weird. Shouldn't this be underneath GoPro? Not just a folder called data? Says one that I see says 50 likes on my screen. Mine shows 49. And it usually goes by whatever mine shows, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Mine's with Mike. Those are the ones I need to work on too. Hunting whitetail trip. I got so much stuff on that. 249 items. Let me see if we can get something loaded here. Control A. Whoops. Gotta click on one first. I have 221 gigabytes of pictures and videos of GoPro videos from my hunt back in November of last year. 221 gigabytes. It's 237 billion something bytes. 490 something folders. It's got all sorts of content. Although some's not that, because this looks like that's a picture of Bisbee there. That is Tombstone. Actually, it might be Tombstone. I have a few things on here that's Tombstone, it looks like. That's of sighting in my rifles. think that's Tombstone. That's sighting the rifles. That I can't remember what that is. Don't know about that one either. Don't know what that one is. Some is hiking around too, it looks like. Well, that's hunting because I'm eating my beef jerky. And I'm on a live chat right there. Each one's about a 3-4 gigs. 372, 280, 373, 360. Yeah, I got lots of content of hunting the whitetail, but if I could find the ones that I know have like what do you call it? Where it was more exciting, where I met up with people, or I saw some deer. Yeah, it's 221 gigabytes, that file. That was in November 27th when I made the file. The Lutz Canyon Trail, I'm trying to remember. Is that underneath GoPro, those? Because why is it not in there? Okay, this is when I went with Skittles to Car Peak. I never even posted any of this stuff. There's in the mine, which I used some of those. That doesn't quite look like the mine, but maybe it is. That's okay. This is exploring over in some of the stuff in Tombstone. That's in Sumfer Cave. Okay, this one I have somewhere. It's when I went with Skittles on a side quest and one I haven't been to yet because it's hard to get them in and out, so I didn't go down that one last time. That's where I camped. Here's some night videos. Interesting. Anywho. Let's see, says one. Okay, that's interesting. Got to go. Have a good night. Riverside. See you, buddy. Sorry I had to leave for a second, but I'm back. Hey, we got 50 likes now. Appreciate it. We're about to end the live because we've been live for a long time. 2 hours and 7 minutes. 2 hours. 2 hours, 7 minutes. Long time. Long time, long time. What do we got here? Why did I take these pictures? I have no idea. I do not know, because I'm crazy. Estoy muy loco. A veces lo puede. So it puts the newest ones on the top. Well, that's a nice sunset. Where did I get that? That's beautiful. There's some neat looking stuff I did of this huge building. Some weird bug. Don't know what that is. What is this? It's a video. It's like a fuzzball. It's me climbing up inside of an attic. This was over in Bisbee, if I recall. I was adding in some stuff. That's a tile job I did in a little shed. The last day I was there, I actually brought my dog Skittles when I was doing the sealant. He came along with me to the job. He's been to the job with me one time. It was way out in the boonies. It was a tile job. It's like their second house. I was there just to do a sealer at the end of the day. He came along. He was happy to come. He's a good trooper. Skittles, my little red heeler. Awesome pup dog. Let's see here. What's this? Oh, that was equipment repair order for a tail light that I had. It was busted out, but I put tape over it. But then the tape was showing some brightness through it, so he just wrote me a repair order. He's like, I can see you're trying to take care of it. I'm not going to worry about it. I went to show him proof of insurance and all that, and I didn't have the proof with me because the old one was expired. The new one was in the mail yet, and thankfully he took me that for my word. At the time, I didn't have my app set up to be able to do what do you call it? So I had that info on my app. So when I got pulled over the other day, I just brought the info on my app. Anyways, All right, just in time for Kenrod. Yep, he's going to go live here soon. Shows nobody's in here. That's interesting. Anyways, appreciate y'all coming by to Desert Army more. Thank you for hanging with us pretty late in the night. And you never come wrong serving Christ. He's the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but through Jesus Christ. And thank you for the 5 jewel donations and the 50 likes. And thank you for all the info about how to do stuff with Give Me Coffee and all that. Buy Me Coffee. Appreciate you. And till next time, folks. Bye.